Yes, the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth. Okay, gentle people, I'm back in the building. I want to wish you all a pleasant good afternoon wherever you are, whether you're in Jamaica, whether you're in China, whether you're in Japan, whether you're in America, Africa. Big up all of my fans, them. Yeah, wherever you stand, I just want to bless you. And I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope you had a great day. And I hope you're still having a lovely day. Well, as you can see, my topic for today is living a single mother life. Yeah, we're bless up yourself, right? Oh, welcome, darling. Okay, so one of my favorite part in the Bible is Ecclesiastic, right? Ecclesiastic. Ecclesiastic, Songs of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentation. Why I can't find Ecclesiastic? If you haven't found it, I'll put it on, you know. Ecclesiastic, Songs of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentation, Ezekiel, Job, Nahum. I'm go looking at the intro for Ecclesiastes because we keep on spinning the name in our find Ecclesiastes. Alright. For one day I'm a total give me a problem, but in the name of the Lord I shall conquer it, right? I use some salt water, some warm salt water for gargle my throat at the moment. I'm planning to do it 3 times for the day. So I'm already gone 1 time, so I have 2 more times left, yeah. One after this and one before I go to bed, hopefully. One do it for a week. Yeah. Try and do it for a week because I don't like how my throat treat me, you know. It's like every time I swallow, it reminds me that I have a throat. Yeah. And the gungo leaf is good too. Yeah, the gungo leaf, you boil it, wait till it's warm. Now put it down to peroxide. You warm the water, add a little bit to the water, and you see the goblet if you have sore throat. You have other things, but that's how I can remember off at the top of my head. But I really like the peroxide, you know, because the peroxide, let me say when you use it, it kind of loosen up your teeth. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if I want my teeth them loosen up. Excuse me. At such a young age, you see. Yeah, I want to be able to bite food and chew food and bite bone and then something there. So I take out all of my teeth them. Yeah, I now go can smile. Because most of the time I love smile, you know, yeah. I love smile. I like me not talk. Sometimes I just love to smile, yeah. That's the beauty about me. I like to smile, yeah. Even when I'm having a bad day, I just like to smile. Just smile a while and give your face a rest. Yeah, I like to smile. So I don't really want to know so I say because all I'm them. I can't smile. You see me? Yes. I just want to have my teeth as long as possible. Yes, because I don't know if I can afford the denture world. The denture world not so nice, you know. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I just think so the denture world, yeah. Usually, I don't want to put my teeth them. I want to keep them as long as possible. I can keep them. Yes, so I can smile with them. Smile with people with the room, yeah. As long as I can smile. Yeah, big up yourself anywhere you are, yeah. And just know that despite of what is going through in your life, you can still be able to smile. Right. Okay, so as I was saying, one of my favorite parts in the Bible is right? And this is why I like Ecclesiastes, because it reminds us of the season, right? There's something about the season that when you're going through life's journey, it reminds you that there are seasons. You're most welcome, Shani, and thank you for tuning in. So here I have the New International Version. And I'm going to read from 1 to what I can see these numbers. 1 to 8, right? 1 to 8. So it's Ecclesiastic 3, 1 to 8, right? And as I said before, this is one of my favorite parts of the Bible, and it said, Ecclesiastes 3, a time for everything. You know, I can call Ecclesiastic, for every season there's a reason and a time and place for everything under the sun. So this New International Version goes by saying, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heaven, right? A time to born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to uproot. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stone and a time to gather them. A time to embrace and a time to refrain. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to keep and a time to throw away. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be silent and a time to speak, right? A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. And that is Ecclesiastic 3 1 to 8. Sorry. I didn't say those words. The Bible says those words. So there are time and place for everything. A time to born. Once you're born, you have to die. Unless there's the rapture come, unless God come for you before, a time to weep, a time to mourn, a time to weep and a time to laugh. You must know when it is time to do these things. A time to be silent and a time to speak. From my little opinion, I grew up, me always hear them say, you cannot speak when somebody else is speaking. That's bad manners, right? Yeah, and you must always let the older people them talk first. Yeah, respect the elders. Respect due to the elders. Man, I know how some people disrespect elderly people. Me can't disrespect. No matter what them do to me, I just can't disrespect elderly people, right? I just can't find it in myself for disrespect elderly people, right? So a time and place for everything, right? Right, Shani? You can do it, I can do it, neither, because the Bible said, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your mother and your father. which is the first commandment in prophet or of prophet, right? So today's topic is living a single. Today's topic is living a single mother life, right? Living a single mother life. Are you a single mother? Excuse me. Are you a single mother? Are you living the life of a single mother? Is your mother a single mother? Excuse me. Oh God. Sorry, excuse me, bad manners. But just give me trouble for one day. Yes, so I just feel confident in myself, say yeah, I can do this, but some point in my life I just tell me say I can't do, but I say in the name of the Lord I'm going to do this right. So topic is living a single mother life. Did your mother live a single mother life? Did my mother live a single mother life? Did your sister, your aunt? Oh no. So the topic is living a single mother. And a single mother, as I've learned, and I know, is a mother living with her child or children, right? It's one, it's a child, more than two, and more than one, it's children. So that's basically a single mother. Alright, so how did we reach the stage of living a single mother? It could be that disagreement, it could be relationship didn't work out, it could be lack of proper parenting, it could be neglect, it could be abandon, it could be stress, it could be irresponsible. Whatever the circumstances are, the fact that you're a mother and you're a single mother, I am encouraging you not to give up on your child. Because if you quit on your child, then you won't be able to acknowledge, your child growing up, or, living with your child, seeing your child go through the changes and the stage in his or her life. It's like you won't be that forefront, that foreground in that child life. So I'm encouraging a single mother out there not to give up on your child. No matter how rocky the road is, no matter how, you know, difficult it seems, just try and push through, right? If you know you're a single mother, go there and look something, right? Don't go take up a next man or a next child. That's how only I go add stress to the relationship, right? Add stress to your relationship, the child relationship, and also the upcoming father, right? And whatever the circumstances led you into becoming that single mother, it must be a reason. Maybe it is to prove how strong you are, right? Because all women, especially black women, we are strong, right? Right? Shani agree with me, right? Yes. We are all strong. And that doesn't mean that because you have a child and you don't have anybody to assist, you don't have any father or whatever, that doesn't mean that you should give up on a child. Don't give up on a child. Because that child could become the one to help you in life, to maybe to wash your foot, or maybe just to take you out of poverty, or whatever the case is, when maybe everybody turn their back on you, yeah, maybe that child would say, remember, worse when you tell them the story that you went through, maybe they will say, not all children will, but you have some children, no matter what you do for them, and when they reach certain stage in their life, them are gonna move on, right? So don't give up on your child. You never know when a breakthrough is gonna come. You never know when a change is gonna come. You never know when something bright might turn out for that child, and I'm going to say, yes, mommy did it for me. Even though I don't know my daddy, but mommy did it for me. See, when a father can't turn him back on him child, excuse me, a mother love for a child. A mother cannot turn her back on her own child that she nursed for maybe 9 months, 5 months, 6 months, no matter how long you nurse this child for, right? If whatever the circumstances, the fact that you take this child to so you can do more for this child regardless of the situation. So I just want to encourage a single mother out there, a young mother out there, not to give up on your child no matter what you're going through. Just be strong, you know strong, and motivate yourself. Let that child be the motivator or the motivation in your life, and maybe when that child gets older, maybe that child maybe send him back to school, or excuse me, I say, mommy, no matter go work, me see you work enough already, make me go work, so don't rest your foot and make me go there, go work for you, and I say, not every child will say that or do that, but yes, you have good people still out there, right? And if you are not ready to be a single mother, because you can guarantee yourself that that man is going to stay with you, your father is going to stay with you, because some of them can't tame, right? And no matter how them sweet talk you, and them tell you all the things, and tell you say, oh, the grass is greener over there, and the rain falls on this side, and the sun shines over there, and the hills are easy to climb, and the valleys right here, you know mosquito, don't just fall for there, fall in their trap, because the same sweet mouth and the same mouth can disgrace you, and I say, oh, you must go and look for your baby daddy. So don't fall for that, right? Try and be strong, and I would maybe encourage, you know, girls out there, get an education or get a skill before you start having children, because it's gonna keep you back, it's gonna set you back, and next thing again, you have some people, right? Them not really want to do nothing for nobody. And like I want to tell you, could have left a picnic with one neighbor, and it's okay. If you left a picnic, for how long? Them a go want, them a look for something, right? And then maybe tomorrow when they come to left a picnic, them a hide and I tell you say, them a go this so and them a go downtown, and them can't keep it penny. Just because, and not because them are going nowhere, and because them don't want to keep it penny, right? Especially is it true. I mean, know say enough woman out they can testify to the fact, say, you have persons out there will behave like that, right? Will behave in search of where them not really do anything for nobody, no matter who, not even their mother. They don't want for sometimes their mother stay with them for all long. And them decide say them now do nothing, they not say nobody pick me or whatever. But you cannot blame them, because each person has his or her life to live. And no matter what the circumstances are, every from me I pick me and then say every tub have to sit down on its own bottom, right? So every man have to stand up for themselves or try to help themselves, because nobody now go maybe help you, no matter how you think say You can't maybe guarantee that person. Sometimes you can't guarantee them. You hear me? You can't put your confidence in a people, right? Because sometimes them same people where I depend upon, them let you down. Yeah, Shani, talk true. The very person where I depend upon, them let you down, right? So you have to learn to stand on your own leg, right? So you know, say you know what? No people use protection, right? Do the things that will not allow you to become pregnant, right? Rain fall and rainfall almost every day. It's a rainy day from about 2 weeks or so. How long no rain fall? A good while no rainfall almost every day. Well, it kind of ease up yesterday, thank God. But today it's here again. And the farmer them must glad say rain fall. Young people are glad say rain fall too because they can get water for domestic purpose, right? Can get it for use and if you are worried, Lord, where you can get water from. Water is very important because if you don't have water, it can break out in disease, right? Your health can break down. So water is very, 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 very good. Alright, so when having sex, you should prepare yourself for a child. If you don't want to prepare yourself for a child, you should abstain. What I said, you should abstain. No, abstinent. Abstinent meaning not having sex. Alright, give me strength to go through. So if you don't ready for a child, abstain. Tell him you are not ready to have a child for as yet. And if you decide to go ahead, then use a protection. And there's so many. You have the condom, reading method, withdraw, you have the cap, you have injection. You have withdrawal, you have so many family planning methods. And if you are allergic to one, then you can always try the other. And once again, the topic is living a single mother life. So if you're sure you don't want to live a single mother life, then you should protect yourself from having a child. Not only having a child, but protect yourself from all these sexual transmitted diseases because nobody's going to tell you that, hey, I have a transmitted disease because in the back of their mind, they want to have sex, right? Everybody want to relieve them stress and relieve them body and all these things. So if a person have disease, no matter things say him, I go keep it to himself. I go want transmit it to somebody. So no matter things say, if somebody have disease, whatever somebody give it to them and them never ready for that yet, then I go pass it on, right? So always use a protection when you're having sex if you're not excuse me, if you're not ready for a child because sometimes it's a one night stand you have with a person and it accident happen that you get pregnant and chances are you might not see you might not see that person again and you are going to be the one living with that child. And what are you going to tell the child or the children? That you don't have a father, it was a one night stand. What if the child doesn't accept that properly, right? What if that child won't able to live with themselves, right? What if they go there and they meet their brother and or their sister and they start a family, you know? So I am encouraging you, if you are not ready for a relationship, if you are not ready for a child, or if you don't ready for a children, you should abstain or use your family planning method. So when having sex, prepare yourself for a child. And here I have a list of list of things, right? So not every man is going to stay with you. That is true. Prepare to change your lifestyle, right? Prepare your mind for body changes, right? Then prepare to sit down with your child. You have to make the sacrifice. Then, when the father can disown the child, you cannot disown your child. You have to prepare for criticism. You have to prepare for headache, noise, stress, and pain. You have to focus on your child, and you have to prepare to work. So those are some of the things when thinking about having a child, or when you have a child as a single mother, you have to deal with, right? All right. So not every man is going to stay with you, right? So if you're having sex, right, and you carry that children, your child comfort, right? Maybe you're in a state, or you don't look, that appealing to the person. You don't look, that comfortable, that nice and sweet and sexy person you were before. So him a go leave. Him a go leave and find somebody else who him just think say him can live with, them maybe suits him purpose, right? Because some man out them just a run up and down. Some woman to run up and down, but as the topic says, we are talking about living a single mother life. So not every man is going to stay with you after you have the child, right? Some of them may be running from responsibility, so they don't want to sit with the child, right? Or sometimes they just want to move on with their life. They just maybe want to throw seed there, throw seed there, throw seed all over the place, and at the end of the day, they don't really have a steady relationship, right? And sometimes it can cause problem because if the man starts his family right here, and then he moves to his neighbor's house, right? Then those two female can, hate each other, disagree with each other, because they might say, oh, you take my man, or you take my man, or whatever the case may be. When they're not blaming the man, that is a man fault. Why are not blaming themselves because I am the person who wrong to lie with you? I should have been more responsible, right? And then you have some woman again, right? Them know say the man have maybe 10 pitney already, just as say, right? And them just take up themselves and go and deal with the man like them things say. Because why you think say you different from the rest of females them? Why you think in your mind say the man I go stay with you? Why you think say you have to hold the man? Why him I go stay with you, right? So you, after him our child with you, move on, and the cycle continue. So these children go up most of the time without a father. But you have a couple of them, after when they realize that their father weren't there for them, then when they have their family, they're gonna say to themselves, I don't want my child to be I don't want to be like my father, or I don't want my child to be like me. So they're gonna try to break the cycle. But you have some of them then just get up with the I don't care attitude, right? And I say, alright, my father never care me, just never care, right? No, just try to be the change you want to see. Try to make a difference, right? Even if it's a small difference. Once again, I just want to welcome you to my life. I just want to thank you for stopping by and tuning in. Excuse me. Just is giving problem, but if you have anything to add to the discussion or whatever it is, or if you just want to just look, I just want whatever it is, whatever you feel comfortable, I say I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate you for stopping by, and I hope wherever you are that you're having a lovely day. Yes. So no man is going to stay with you, right? And some of them man, yeah, them very ambitious, them very ambitious, right? So them look the people them we in a society, or the person that we would say our profession, right? And some of these men are not working. So we like go after maybe the nurse, or the teachers, or the doctors, or the lawyer, because them have ambition, because enough of them mind them must say, right? If I get a teacher pregnant, or if I get a nurse pregnant or a doctor, right? They are working enough money so they can support their child or children, right, Shani? They can support the child. I have some man at back say, oh me, I don't have to give my baby mother nothing because my baby mother is a nurse or a teacher. She can support the child, she can take care of the child. Like seriously? So what role do you play, right? Even for instance, you're not able to maintain the child, right? You're supposed to hang around, make sure that you are supportive, give the child this fatherly love or this kind of fatherly bond, but no. Una no show no remorse. Una no come round. Una no call. But when the picking them get big, una tell people say, "I'm my son that down there, son. Yo, me took my son turn pilot. My son doctor. My son turn nurse. My son turn teacher and all profession." you know, that are there. And even though nothing is wrong with, but sometimes you have some skill sector that pays more. So not because you're not that educated, you can get a skill, right? Because some skills they pay more, they pay more than having a profession. Because when you have a profession, like a teacher or nurse, you get one solid pay, right? But when you have a skill, the pay varies. Maybe this week you might get $150,000. Next week you get $100,000. This week you get $110,000. Next month you get $105,000. So it varies. So it depends as you and as an individual when you have this skill, this seasonal skill. As I said before, there are time and place for everything under the sun. So maybe you are, maybe go out and find the farmer or whatever, and you make certain amount of money. Don't eat off all at one time. Don't prove to your friend them say have money or whatever the case may be, because when your money done and gone, what you going to do? Your friend not gonna get no money. So you must learn to save little out of nothing, right? So if you make $100,000, you can put down some for a rainy day. My God. Yes. Excuse me. So once again, the topic is living a single mother life, and we are discussing some of the bullets under when you have sex. When you have sex, you should prepare yourself for a child, and these are some of the things that maybe lead to single mother life, right? Not every man going to stay with you, right? So no matter if you're in a one good job, right? And you work good amounts of money, and you take your paycheck or your money and you carry go give him, and him not decide say man go stay. Him nah go stay. Shani, him nah go stay. So don't take all of your paycheck, Shani, and carry go give the man them, because if a man decide tomorrow say him nah stay there, and next day and next minute and next moment him go and leave you. You can't buy man, cause as soon as the money done, as soon as them find somebody we can buy them more than all you can buy them a go move on. Yeah, them a go run left you like puss or something. You don't know. You just a go buy snow, buy snow, buy snow, buy snow, right? Yes. So don't use your money and buy no man, right? No matter how sweet talk you, no matter how tell you say I'm gonna stay with you, don't use your money and try buy. Excuse me, my throat have killed me, but yeah, may I work on it. May I work on it as me say. So hopefully by then, Shani, I'm gonna see some improvement, right? So the next one is not every man is going to stay with you. So no matter how you try, no matter how you encourage him, no matter what you do for him, if him decide say him a go leave, him a go leave you. So just tell yourself, say you have lost that one, right? And you are now a single mother. So You have to prepare to change your lifestyle when you become a single mother, right? Prepare to change your lifestyle. Or when you start having children, right? When you have children, you can't go by your neighbor, you go spend the whole day. Whole day and not chat. Yeah, don't do it. You have to change up your lifestyle. Plate in the house to wash. Bed for spread up. You put the clothes for wash. Put the teeth for brush. You put the hair for comb, right? Put the for barber, right? You put the one food for eat. No matter feed the put the pan of dry snack, no only for dry snacks neither, right? That will make you put the look manga and wishy washy. Excuse me. Cook the pitney nice food, give the pitney for eat. Boil him porridge. Give me dumpling. Give me meat. Make him take up his food, yeah? Make him get big and strong. You never know, right? When you become a mother, you have to change your lifestyle. And the party and the dance, yeah. Not because nobody in the home and you decide say you're going to the dance tonight. You decide say you're gonna leave a picnic at the house, lock up a picnic. Only people can attest to that, right? Only for una mother lock up the picnic in the house and run Ghana dance, eh? Run Ghana dance, right? Sometimes I'm gonna leave the picnic them pan in bed. And the poor picnic ball, right, Shani? Ball till them drop off of the bed. When you come back, I look on the bed for the picnic. Just put your hand on your head now. I wonder where the picnic could have done with the picnic could have done. Poor picnic ball till him drop off of bed and roll under the bed. Eh? Tell me now. How you as a mother feel? Yeah, me know say it a go, well, me don't know, but me assume say it a go stressful because we live a single mother life and you don't know which part the next meal a come from. You don't know where you go eat tomorrow. You don't know how your picnic go to school. You don't know how you go buy shoes and clothes and all sorts of something about you. Oh, we are going to do this. Oh, we are going to do that. And you don't know how certain things are going to turn out to be. And you maybe I make money and dance or whatever the case may be. And you take up yourself, God, and dance. Yeah, and otherwise, for the baby have some big size picnic when I'm really big, but you know, picnic same way. When I just take up on yourself and gonna dance and then sometime by the time we return enough time you on the news say house burn down. Some mother gonna shop. Well, me not even if you pick them in the house. And go shop and sometimes come back the house burn down. Or something happen to the child, right? Even though say you go shop for some reason you can't carry the picnic. Make sure that the gas turn off. Make sure the light are put up. Make sure the match is put up. Make sure the knife they are far because they're far because of some of them children here, right? When they see their mother I do certain things, as they turn them back so them a go want know and what mom did I do shani. When mommy did that with the knife, mommy did that with the matches, when she did that with the lighter, when she did that with the plate. So they gone fast because they want to find nose. I want mommy did that do this. I want mommy did this. So sometimes you will not pay attention to them, but them not pay attention because them want to find nose. Our really are going over this because they might say, I must something nice. Why mommy over this so with the knife or why mommy no want put on the knife. So you have to looking at them things, you have to know say your child is watching you. Whatever you do, they are watching you. They are watching you and as soon as you turn your back, them are gonna take up the things the man say. Yes, mommy did not do this and mommy did not do that and me want to know cause me want to try out cause it look like a something nice mommy did not do, right? So you have to prepare excuse me. You have to prepare to change. You have to prepare yourself to change your lifestyle, right? Prepare to change your lifestyle, right? If you know, say, you used to go certain places or go certain club or par with certain people as soon as you know, say, you're pregnant or whatever the case may be, you have to learn to change your lifestyle, right? And if you want to see changes, you have to start with yourself, right? You have to start, be the change you want to see. You have to be the change you want to see. So if you want grow up to come, you want your picnic grow up come live to see you, you have to be the change you want to see. Right? You have to prepare your mind and your body, right? Some people, when as soon as them get pregnant, them body start go through changes, right? Them body start go through changes. You start put on weight, you start put on, you get fluffy, right? And all these things. And sometimes persons criticize you. Say, look how you're this and look how you're that. But you in yourself have to be strong. Welcome to the life, Tia. Welcome to the life. I hope wherever you are, you're having a great day. Right, Tia? Thank you, Tia. You're most welcome, right? So the topic is living as a single mother. So we are at you have to prepare your mind. Excuse me. To prepare your mind for our body changes, right? Sometimes you get pregnant and you start get sick, right? You just start get sick. You can't eat no food. Your pressure, you all of a sudden you have pressure. All of a sudden you get diabetes. All some sickness we never know say you have, it starts show, right? You start stressed out. Maybe your baby father gone left you, so you start stressed out. You can't find no food to eat. Yeah, and not just your chest them just start dripping, yeah. Sickness take over your whole body. Sometimes every minute I know and then you have to fly go and a doctor because you're sick out. You know, maybe some person were sick from morning, but things just get worse. Complication just only pick me. And you're not sure if you're gonna get no more. Yeah, sickness, right? Illness. You you start increasing size. People are telling you say you're this. People are telling you say you're that, and you don't know how to cope as a single mother, right? But you can always get help. You know, seek guidance, seek counseling, whatever, Tia. Just seek something. So don't just sit down there, wallow for yourself in pity and in shame. Go out there and get the help that you need because only you alone can save yourself. Excuse me. Excuse me, my throat is giving me problem for now, right? So just bear with me. Just bear with me a little, right? Just a little, right? So all sorts of something start chipping, right? All the way you never know, so you have no, right? I sashay. So all the way you have no, right? So the next thing, prepare to sit down with your child, right? As soon as you turn sick, as soon as you get pregnant, right? You have some family member, them not really them start just call them and say, oh, me not sit down with for your pitney, you know. Me not sit down with your pitney, you have to go get helper or get some other person to deal deal with the child or the children, yeah. So them start drift, right? You can't go work because sometimes you're not able to work the way you want to work, right? You're not able to work the way you want to work, so you have to find yourself sitting down with the child. So you have to prepare yourself to sit down with the child when I get pregnant, and then sometimes you cannot work because maybe you're not able to work because maybe you have morning sickness or you just can't work. Whatever the reason is, you can't work. So you have to bear those things in mind that when you get pregnant, not everybody is gonna be there to rally around you. So you have to prepare yourself for certain things, right? You have to make the sacrifice. As a single mother, right? If you used to buy 1 pound of flour, maybe you can buy half pound of flour because a child is now in place, right? A child is now in place and you have to think about the child, you know. You can't think about yourself only. So a child is now in place. So you have to not only think about yourself, but you have to also be looking out for the child also. So you have to make the sacrifice, right? You have to make the sacrifice, right? If you used to buy clothes for yourself, you have to stop buying clothes for yourself and start think about the child, right? If you could have went got hairdresser, go do your hair. No, you can't buy a gun no hairdresser. You have to just give the ear a Marty. I wonder which breeze blow you over here, so, right? It look like me pray for you, and you get the prayer, and you come over here, so. It look like the prayer reach you, so you come, you're here. Well, well, I'm glad that you are here, because I must be born 2 weeks now, me no see you. Me, I wonder if you did vex with me. Marty, you alright alongside me hear from you. About 1 month now. About 1 month now, me not hear from you. Okay, as I was saying, so the topic is living as a single mother, right? So I'm saying that when you're having sex, you have to just prepare yourself to be, you have to prepare yourself to be a single mother because not every man is going to, not every man is going to stay with you, no matter how you pay them, right? So I hope you're having a great Sunday wherever you are, and I pray you have a nice, lovely Sunday dinner. So the next point I'm moving on to is when the father disown the child, you cannot disown your child because sometimes as soon as they get pregnant, you automatically becomes a single mother because the man decides say he might move on, he might go run for him life, good for him anymore, that sexy, look that pretty, you pop down, maybe after you have the baby, you can't work, whatever sickness might trip you, so you can't be able to work, so the man might decide to say, he might move on, I'm gonna move on. So you have automatically now become a single mother. Not only a single mother, but you cannot work and you're not able to help the child the way you want to because you can't work, right? That is one point. So the next point is You have to prepare yourself for criticism, right? Some people, as soon as they get pregnant, them start criticize you. Them want to know why you run go breed for, right? Them want to know where you go breed for the married man for, where you go breed for the people in man for, where you go breed for that lazy boy they over the sofa, or whatever it is. The list goes on and on and on and on, right? So they might say, you're not supposed to go breed for the people over, the people in picnic over this or the people in man. You're wrong. My throat is giving me a warm time, but I'm still. They want to know where you go to take on the boy over there so far. Where you go to take on the people in man for. So, them start criticize you. Them a say, why you couldn't choose one better man in the neighborhood? Excuse me. Them a say, why you never go out port, go choose one man, why you never choose one doctor, one teacher man, whatever man them think same. You should have when choose to go get pregnant for. Instead of go take up that little boy over there so we can't help you, right? But sometimes I don't know. Them would have answered the question why them go breed for that the man they over there so we now work. Or for that the man they we are doctor. When maybe them things say could have we help them. But as soon as them get pregnant, because him have to tell the girl say, me now mash up my good relationship because of you. So you must go look at next man and give the picnic to, right? Right? So you have to end up as a single. Oh God. So you as a female have to end up as a single mother just because you you weren't prepared. You don't have a job in the first place. It wasn't your man in the second place. You don't live anywhere. So all of a sudden you don't live nowhere. And you have one penny anyway. We don't live anywhere. And we don't have no father and you don't have no job. I believe in Merkel. Where you from? You sexy pig. It's okay. The song must say I believe in Merkel. Merkel a woman. The man I sing. I believe in Merkel because Merkel is a woman. I believe in Merkel. Where you from? Or it is miracle. Am I not pronouncing the word good? I believe in miracle. Where you from? You sexy pig. Yes. Let me continue with the topic, right? Because the throat will kill me. Alright. So the next thing, as a single mother, as a single mother, you have to prepare yourself for headache. Trust me. You have some of them pitney and them come with pure headache, right? Them just decide say them are gonna send up a pressure, and not even doctor can help you. Not even God can help you. When them decide to run the pressure over 200, 200 over whatever it is, right? Because them decide say, yeah, I gonna kill off mommy. But poor thing them not understand say, if they kill mommy most of the time, nobody is not gonna look after them. Right? And sometimes them not realize say them might set up their mother pressure or them not realize what they might do to their mommy. So I will just bear in mind and know say our children them name and we have to know say alright that pick me and stay so, that pick me and stay so, and we have to learn to deal with each child individually based on the child situation, because you have to learn to know your child in order to deal with the child, because we're gonna say, oh, that pitting them bad or that pitting them this or that with that child, we would be able to manage the situation, better than how we are managing, because we don't know how to deal with with the child or the situation, they will think that, oh, that put in their headache. We can't deal with him today, or we just don't want to deal with him because he might give me too much talking. Marty, what is your input? You just step on the line and you not talk to me. I say me and did over here so. Alright, so the next one is them make all heap nice, them stress you out, and it come with pain, right? I know some people as soon as them start have children, them start have grey hair. Grey hair like plentiful, like enough grey hair, right? And all of a sudden, you hear them say them take them pressure tablet, them take them diabetes tablets, them have strokes. All what them never have. No, them have it because of pitney. Pitney chipping whole heap of something in your body. They make your body start react. They make your body start tell you things where you have, where you never know say you did have, right? Alright, so once again, I just wanna thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming to my live, and I just want to spread some love from me to you. Wherever you are, I just want to show you some love. Just want to send you some love, you know. Too often, sometime in life, we don't get the kind of love that we need. So we grow up in life learning to hate each other or learning to be like defensive, right? As soon as somebody says something to us, we're ready to attack them, you know, because it's lack of love. But as soon as we learn, if you can love yourself, then you would appreciate each other, right? Remember when I was small, yes, and I still have dark complexion, so I have dark complexion, but in my neighborhood, right, where I was, you know, they look up brown putting them in the area. But just think, say, if you never did brown, nobody that want for you, right? But as time goes by, nobody never did tell me to love myself, you know. I've learned to love myself and appreciate myself because what I realize is that some of these brown children back then, or eye colored children back then, right? They didn't have the education or they didn't have the knowledge, and that is not that I'm bashing them, you know. But maybe, I don't know if their parents were bright or maybe their parents weren't bright, but their parents speak so highly of their complexion that the child themselves just think that complexion is the way to go. Right? But I'm glad the day when people get to realize that complexion doesn't really matter. Maybe you might have some, you know, places or company that still believe that if you're brown or if you're dark skin, you're not supposed to work here. I remember I went to this office, you know, to look about something, and this lady there, she was dark, like she was darker than I am, my nose. And when I went there several times after days and months and whatever, I realized her complexion was changing, right? And being the person that I am, I like to run joke, like some serious joke. Sometimes I have to reach up myself and say to the person, oh, you know, say a joke me I make we just feel not get no further than that. But I remember this lady, right? She was dark skin. One day, I made a mistake and I asked her, oh, she was getting so light skin, and she took it like very offensive. And I was saying to myself, but maybe I was wrong. I was wrong in the fact that maybe I thought it was dark skin, but maybe my bad. It was light skin. So from that day, when I go back at the office, me not run no joke with her, you know. Me not even, me just say hi and me move on. Cause I don't want her to take me on because me can't cuss. I'm not like to cuss. I'm not like to know say me and a person have disagreement. Me want to know say me see you and me can say hi to you. Me don't want to see you and you arrange up yourself. If me see you and you arrange up yourself, depends on my mood. I will say hi and I will move about my business. You know, I don't have no time for you debate, why you have to talk to me. If you want answer, answer. All me do, me just avoid it because me don't live at your yard. Me don't live at your yard. Fee, yeah, if you have feed me alright, if you say alright, if me not talk to you today, me not gonna get no food, right? And me realize, say, I don't know, I kind of stop going there often because I never really did it at the time. But when I go there, I realize that she go like she don't recognize me. I'm like, okay. I realize the complexion is getting to you so much that it's kind of getting to your eyesight that you can't recognize me. And I'm like, okay. You know, see me not see you. I'ma just move on. I mean, I say, okay, life goes on. I'm just saying this to say that you have to teach your child to accept who they are, because if they don't know their identity, then it's going to be an identity crisis, because if you don't know your identity, then you're going to want to be somebody else, right? And it's a reason why maybe you were born black or you may be born white. So if you as a black woman, you're born black and you want to turn white and you decide to go at the route there, well, I wish you all the best. But black man, can you go get one black pity? Go and take up a white child, because you know what, when you have that the pity there, you know, the pity has start bleach, right? So make sure say you go take up one white man so you can get one eye color pity. So the pity don't remove your skin because it's no good. So the next one is you should focus on your child. So as soon as you get pregnant, you have to focus on the child. Yeah, you have to think about the child. You have to, if you never did that eat healthy, start eat healthy, right? I know everybody when they're pregnant, them can't eat. So if you're the type of person that can't eat when you're pregnant, you can swap me Richard. Alright. Alright. Marty. Marty, you know, have to tell me about colorism, you know, because I remember one time over a friend, you know, um this girl we did go power work and study program, and this girl, you know, she was much darker than I, like black, like jet black. I mean, I don't discriminate, me I discriminate, but her complexion was just, I don't even know them black person, them just cool, and complexion was just cool. But most black person will have this kind of black, you know, color. Them normally have a nice personality. I mean, not because of them complexion, they might try to fit in the world or try to prove the person say, not because I'm dark skin, you know, I have to add make it up for my personality. But I remember Marriage is not water, is the problem is my throat. My throat is giving me problems to gargle my throat like for 1 week or so. If and then if not me use some, yeah, me kinda used to the old people remedy, you know. Yeah, me I stick to the old people remedy. Use the gungo leaf. The gungo leaf good for gargle when they have sore throat, but sometimes I kinda give up on myself. But sometimes I have to encourage myself and say, look here, you're not ready for dead yet unless that the Lord come for you. Yeah, so I decide say, if that no work out, I can't take it no more, I'm going to carry it by the doctor, because the doctor like my last resort. I don't like really got a doctor enough to be honest. Yeah, but from I start go to the basic school there, my throat just starts. I just start have sore throat like every time I swallow, my throat remind me say I have a throat, right? But from both yesterday I think or the before yesterday, I find myself a cough, right? I'm decide say I'm gonna resort back to the Jesus Christ, you this up. So I decide say I'm gonna try the warm water and salt, right? Yeah, maybe it might clear up my throat a little bit, yeah. So I don't really know why problem, but yeah, I like old people remedy, and you can try the peroxide. You warm the water, add small amount of peroxide to the water, and you use them and goggle the short. No, 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 mix them together and then use this peroxide different Or you can use the salt water, the warm salt water and gargle your throat. Yeah. Or you can use the gungo leaf and gargle your throat. It good for sore throat. But Marty. Yes, Marty, me I keep my life short. No, me I keep my life short. I know you want to go your bed. Or I know you want to go do your thing then. I soon come my life short. I not even know why I'm gone so for long, because I decide all of the topic them when I decide to cover. Eh? I not even cover all of the topic them when me decide to cover. But yeah, me I go just go treat this. Just call this a day. As I was saying, yeah, when we were over there and this girl, she had this dark complexion, but her complexion was cute. It was dark, but it was smooth. And I remember this. I don't know if I'm right, but this guy of a lighter complexion. I don't know the different type of people him over there, but him, I maybe call him white, right? This white guy, right? And I remember him coming at the store to buy something. And him just didn't want to make a mock of the girl, right? And him say one black fan. One black fan there somewhere because it was one of them store they will sell home things. Me not even call the name of the store. And the man go down there and I make mockery of the girl say him a go buy the black fan and carry go home my yard. And me I say that, me say everything can only certain place, me not call certain country them there. I say, me just think I did me yard alone, people make mockery of people. And me I say to her, I say, don't pay that man there no mind, because me I say, maybe he can't spell R-A-T. How, some people, and I remember one next time, I was in the store, but people ask me say how where me come from. Like me them not listen to me accent, they don't know Jamaican talk and them tell me everywhere me come from except Jamaica. Go put it back in there so. And I remember this, I don't know if it's a white guy and he came into the store and he didn't want me attention for whatever reason. I don't know if I did threw them the day but they kinda pretty or whatever. And the man, tell him how long gonna call me now. And when the man realized that I not pay him no attention, the man start create a scene in the place and me and said to the girl beside me, say, why the man behave like that? And he said, don't know. So the man, you know what man do? Go report me to him manager. Say me not pay him attention. Like imagine, there's a long line in front of me. And you know they are the front of the line. You don't know so whatever. Or am I gonna do the other people them where they in front of him? Like some people them just like so ridiculous. Like him go report me to the manager say me not pay him no attention and him they waiting at the back of the line. And how much person they in front of him. Like seriously. Me not bother pay them no mind because me just see things say. Me did there back at the line, but when me meet them, me say no sir. You look like at the front of the line, me did there. Alright, Matt. I get your point. So I got end my life, right? So as I say, so as I said before, my favorite part in the Bible, I think, is Ecclesiastes 3:1-8. For every season, there's a reason and a time and place for everything under the sun. And the topic is single mother. And in my point of view, a single mother is a female living with her child or children, right? And when you're having sex, you should prepare yourself for a child. If not, you should use a protection and you should abstain, right? So I'm just going to go through some of the topic that I have and then I just end my life and hope that Marty have a great evening. Okay, okay, sweet, sweet Marty, my dearest Marty. So, what caused single mother? One, it could be generation. Two, it could be a one night stand. Three, it could be needs, wants, and greed. Four, it could be deaths of the parent, one of like maybe the father. Next, it could be divorce, separation, or it could be religion, right? Marty, look here. This is not a Christian program, This is not a Christian program. So I am not a preacher. I never go to school to go train. Oh Jesus, give me strength. Right? So generation, maybe they realize their mother was single, their grandparents were single, so they just think that it's a generation curse, right? Next, it could be a one night stand. You go up on the road, you meet a man, you have sex, boom, you get pregnant. I don't know people do one night stand and get pregnant. Like you never use no protection, you can't see one man from nowhere and just have sex with him and without no protection and get pregnant. I don't know, I'm concerned about them people, but and needs, wants, and greed. Sometimes you're there, yard, you can't find sugar, you can't find flour, you can't find clothes, and you see one man and him say, alright, we can give you some food or some clothes, but you have to lie down with me. And true, we need it. True, we want the food and the clothes and whatever. We go lie down with the man and then get pregnant. But I don't know how some female don't know when we're going to get pregnant. Because only one time a month you can get pregnant. One time a month you can get pregnant and when you're ovulate. And from your born till now, and I got guidance class, you're supposed to know when you're ovulate, right? That's at the time. Anytime, anyway, I'm not going to go into that, but you're supposed to know. You're supposed, if you don't know, you go and read up about certain things when you're ovulating, and your body tells you when you're ovulating. You know when you're ovulating. So I don't know how some of them just decide to say yes. But I know some of them decide to say yes and just decide to say they might go have picnic. Right? So the next one we could death of the parents, right? So sometime in a nice relationship, maybe you're married, maybe don't marry. So leave you as a single parent. So that could be death of parents and divorce. Sometime the man maybe think say you can't get no picnic or have a child and you decide say I'm gonna do divorce. So and during that divorce you might get pregnant. If you follow me, right? So next one could be separation, right? Maybe after the child born, maybe the man decides to want to move on with his life or whatever. I don't want this happen, if no favor, marrying, think I jacket or whatever. So I'm just move on. So that could be separation. So the next one is religion, right? You have some person, some religion, they say that you have to marry to stay in the church, right? And the next one I say, man, you can they with one man and a married and a come at them church. So that could be religion. So what's caused single mother? Alright, so we're gonna look at how to deal with single mother, right? Just be yourself. Be yourself. Do the good that you can do until better come. No matter because you're a single mother, you tell yourself, say, you go out there, go look one next man to help you with this opinion. It don't make no sense because as soon as you go out there to go look one next man to deal with the pitney them, you maybe get pregnant. So just work on yourself and work on the child, then you go take up one next man, right? Alright. Next one, you can make the sacrifice, right? So you have some single mothers after they have the child, they make the sacrifice. They put certain contingency in place, certain plan in place to make sure the child is okay. Maybe if you want, let you pick your one daycare center or wherever and you go look one job, right? Or if you plan to go on the farm work program or overseas program, make sure so you live the picking them with reputable sources because them your money, they no ram for molest or for look picking suck. Or if a big old woman, them just want molest and molest and molest. So make sure say you not left the picnic with good people and excuse me, sometimes even your one family member, them a disgrace to you too. So make sure say you left the picnic with reputable picnic. Alright. Next thing you remind yourself of your goals, right? Sometimes in life when a female become pregnant, she just kinda give up on her dream. But just remind yourself that hey, I wanted to become a nurse, or I wanted to become whatever it is you wanted to become. So as soon as you have the child, or as soon as opportunity chips in, you are going back to school to help yourself, to better off yourself, and so you can help your child or children. Life doesn't stop here after being a single mother. You can move on to something greater in life, right? Alright, so the next thing, how to deal with single mother. Stick to your child no matter what. Always support your child, right? Go to the PTA, go to the child sports day, collect the child report, and talk to your child. Sit down and reason to your child. Tell them the do's and the don'ts. The goods and the bad in life. Because if you don't sit down with your child, somebody else will sit down with the child or the children and tell them certain things. And you don't want to leave them in the wrong hands and them tell them certain things, right? So you have to always be there for your child, right? Alright, so next thing, how to deal with single mother, right? You have to get up and find something and go hunt it, right? Even if you have to go wash people dirty clothes, or start by cleaning the floor, or sweep road, cut yard, whatever you can do. Go out there and keep it going, right? You have to start some. The moment you really want help, nobody will sitting on the yard, I want a shop picnic and them something there. Don't forget goalpost can move. What is goalpost? Anyway, whatever that is. But if the post move, you can always put it back or you move to our next post. So, and as time goes in life, maybe you might change your career goal. Maybe you wanted to be a dancer. After realize you're having a child, you don't want to see your child that you don't want your child see you dancing. Maybe you want to become a nurse, right? Or maybe your mother died and you decide so you want to help other people so you become a nurse. So goals change as you get along in life, right? So whatever it is, try to motivate yourself as a single mother out there going through whatever they are going through. Just tell yourself that you can do it, not because the child doesn't have a father. You can do it for your child and make the child proud, right? Okay, so Marty said me for end my life because my throat I give me problem and it concern about my health. So I am glad to know that somebody cares about me when he feel like, when he open himself. So you say my life is chipping out. I don't know why the life is chipping out. So maybe it's because the the electricity or the current keep on coming and going. But I don't really hear it chip out. Maybe chip out and I don't know. But maybe that's why. But things can only get better, not worse. So I am encouraging you this week to be the best version of yourself and try to do good in your neighborhood. And once you have life, all is not lost. So you can prepare yourself for the future because life doesn't stop here. So motivate yourself and motivate others until we see. Yeah, big up yourself and be a good citizen, right? My truth. So enjoy the rest of your week and have a great week. Until then, I see you. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye, Sir Martin. I've closed my live so you can have yourself a great evening and you won't hear my horrible throat, right? I will. Thanks and the same to you. I see you when I see you. Okay. Whoa, everybody.